What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. On today's episode, we're taking a deep dive into FlashForge's high-speed PLA in Pearl Genetian Blue. So never worked with FlashForge filament before, which is a tongue twister. But, you know, I happened to see this one, was intrigued by the name. Do like the fact that it comes with these nice little tabs, make things a little bit easier to open up. We're going to go ahead and get this all opened, and you can take a look at this this real Pearl Genetian Blue. Yeah, this is the color. So nice, nice aqua kind of blue-esque, darker aqua kind of thing. Anyway, we always dry our filament here, so I'm going to go ahead and put this filament dryer. Alright, we got the printer up. If you're new here, we always print out a benchy in the generic filament settings for that particular filament type, in this case generic PLA in Bamboo Studio. So we're going to go ahead and get that sliced up. It should take a little under an hour, right at an hour. And we're going to send that to the printer, and as well as all the other test prints printed. And here they are. So, you know, if you're new here, from left to right, we have the generic benchy here. Then the dimensional cube, temperature tower, retraction test, max volumetric speed test, the overhang, and then a generic or a benchy printed with the settings dialed in. So here's the generic benchy. This one ended up being pretty good. There were a couple of minor issues there at the bow. Or on the front of it. Basically, there was that issue there. You know, other than that, nothing super major. Maybe a little bit of stringing here and there, but we're going to see about rectifying those as the time goes on. Next up, we printed the dimensional cube. This one was 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed. There was an issue with something on the build plate or something. This basically just happened. It continued printing, and so it caused a little bit of issues on the first layer, but overall, that was one of the times that it happened there. So next up, we have the temperature tower. For this one, the best one looks to be just about 210, or excuse me, yeah, 210, which is pretty standard for PLA. That one had the least amount of stringiness or globbing, anything like that on the filament. You could go as high as 215, but I think 210 looks a little bit better. Just my personal opinion. Next up, we have the retraction test. This one basically has a little bit of stringing there, as you can see, but overall stuff that we can rectify just in the settings. Next up, the max volumetric speed test. So for PLA, it's going to go from 5 millimeters cubed per second to up to 20. In this case, the 20 performed very well. There really wasn't any sort of issues or any deformation up at that speed. So just something like, you know, what I recommend there. So again, description down below, any sort of changes. The overhang test failed. Failed around 50 or so, but you started to see deformation, or like some shifts at as early as 30. So again, just something to be aware of if you're choosing to work with this filament. Anyway, we ended up getting the filament settings dialed in and reprinted that benchy. Overall, I'd say that this is pretty good. No real major issues there or anything. So again, we were able to rectify some of that oddities we saw. So at time of filming, you can pick this up over on Amazon for less than $20. Again, link is in the description down below. But yeah. So my overall thoughts, this did have a little bit of weird issues that, but they weren't really that consistent. So I'm chalking it up to my printer. But overall, I'd say pretty good. If you're looking for this particular color in PLA, it might be worthwhile checking out. Again, this is FlashForge's high-speed PLA in Pearl Genetian Blue. Anyway, if you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things. It really does help. I'm a relatively new channel, and so I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. Hope to see you back here on the next full review. Thanks.